Well, good evening, YouTube. Good evening, Rumble, and happy Sunday. I hope everybody's had a great weekend and you're ready for the week ahead. Although, when is anybody ever ready for the week ahead? I take that back. I usually am. But I might be a rarity. So, we usually play my Cabalist. I wanted to try something a little different. And thanks to Worlds of Vision, I kind of think I've got my Purifier straightened out, mostly. So we're going to take her out for a jaunt in the woods. And it looks like I've got a couple of shrines I need to look for. Hello, Drive-By. You say hi all. Happy Sunday. Looking good so far. Well, thank you. Happy Sunday to you. Are you ready for the week ahead? Is it something you're looking forward to or something you're dreading? Somewhere around here. Supposed to be a cavern. Supposed to be a cavern with a shrine in it. And I have to remember to use the shift key to hold in place while I'm attacking. I also have to remember that in this case, dodge probably is my best friend. Okay, just run into a random cave. Have we been in here? No, we haven't. This could possibly be the cave we're looking for. Sure, can't wait. Okay. I don't know if you're being facetious or honest, but okay. Maybe I should, like, I don't know, aim that stuff in the right direction, huh? I don't think this is the cave I was looking for, but... Or is it? Wait. Yeah, it is. It is the cave. Woohoo! That was easy. At least easy to find. Get rid of some things around here. Again, point that thing in the right direction, lady. I feel like the mouse is needs a little more sensitivity if I'm gonna run this. I don't see anything for increasing the mouse sensitivity. Gameplay, interface, health bars. Corpse persistence. Background FPS. Oh, nothing in there. Okay. Don't have to live with it. Drying cleanse. Woohoo! What do we get? Anything good? I mean, it's nice. It does a little more damage than what I'm using. But I like the skills on the ones I'm using, so. Eh. Alright, this thing keeps going. I didn't realize that. Well, we got what we wanted out of it. I just wanted the shrine. Heh. Okay, so far I put a point in that Eldritch. So I can access the bat, and I've been using the bat for the vitality bleed damage, and I want to work my way up to Twin Fangs, which looks like it converts some attack damage to health. So this one will give us vitality damage and bleed damage. Probably wasn't the ideal, but I figured it was a good start. Ultimately, according to World of Vision, we want to get Hydra, which has offensive ability, movement speed, attack speed, slow resistance, all sorts of good stuff for a ranged build. Now, that's done. There should be one somewhere around Burwich outskirts, too. And the burial cave. So I need to find this cave. a weapon called Anarchy. Dropping off a Grobel, that makes total sense. Assuming Burial Cave means somewhere near graveyard. I know that there's a graveyard around here somewhere. I can't remember where though. Huh. The fire's just sitting there steady shooting at me even though it couldn't reach me.
Can't do
Okay, that's not what I'm looking for, but we will take the totem.
that's good.
Take that. Apparently got a blueprint. Ooh, what did I get? Blueprint, blueprint, blueprint. There it is. Royal Jelly Essence. Okay. Wasn't the Royal Jelly Bomb, but it was the essence. Well, I'm not turning it down either way. So I remember this spot. This is where we run into the guy with the smithing hammer. Obviously, we've done that quest already. Definitely a very different feel playing this character than it is playing the Cabalist or the Conjurer. After all, this character has no backup. Excuse me, get on my face. There's all sorts of grobble here I didn't even realize. Excuse me. Yeah, no. You're just gonna walk up, casually stroll up to me. That was funny. How full are our bags? Not as full as I thought. Ooh. Sure. Hold on. Bonuses to pets. I love that. Bonuses to pets. She has no pets. Anarchy. Guardsman's hammer. Force wave. Gunslinger jacket. Card level 20. Range dual-wielding passive bonus. Okay, so it grants the skill Gunslinger. Deadly with a gun, suffice to say even deadlier with two. He already has the ability to dual-wield ranged weapons, but that's interesting. Not for her, but that's nice. Everything else is good selling fodder. All Berwick outskirts. Yeah, I was going to say, neither of us can hit the other one. The NPC actually figured it out before I did. Nothing so far. We've been here. Ah, that little mosquito just slow and steady following me. Maybe it shouldn't have. Moldering fields. I mean, technically, this could be a cave entrance could be under moldering fields. I don't think so, though. Trying not to go look up a map, you know? Trying to kind of learn the layout a little myself without looking everything up. Alright, there's these guys. I doubt this is it. Flooded passage. No, this isn't it. This is the other side of the place we were at that we just restored the shrine. No, it's a different one. Detonation site. Oh, this is the actual flooded passage. But the spot we're in, it's kind of a dead end. I think. Or maybe not. Doesn't matter, we fixed the bridge, so we don't need it. We've been in it, we got the shrine down there. We just don't need it. I feel like that's the whole section over there. Perhaps we should go that way. Okay. Nope. Went the wrong way. I love the place because what looks like it shouldn't be a maze turns out to be a little bit of a maze. Ah. Cultist, huh? So what are you guys doing back here? Causing all sorts of mayhem? Causing a little trouble? Done? Just saying, yes I am. Oh, nothing good. Place is gruesome. Locked. Iron door. I don't think I have ever been in there. One time. I can't go that way. Well, that was briefly amusing, but it got us nowhere. And it certainly didn't get us to the... Okay, I was going to say the cave there, but that's not the cave we want. That is definitely the cave to the Foggy Bank, or the underground passage to get us across if you can't build the bridge. Didn't see anything in there. Oh! I'm gonna do this. We leveled up. I'm sitting there going doop doop doop. Oh, we leveled up. Okay. Oh, we're gonna go with some physique. The next time, some honey. But right now, I want the physique. Now here, see, I've been working on Fire Strike, Explosive Strike, Flame Touch on this side. Debating whether or not to get Flashbang, because it looks like something that could help out when a bunch of enemies are in close target, or close range. Also over here, got ranged expertise. bursting round, and I just recently put 2 points in Word of Renewal to give myself a little bit of a health renewal skill. I'm thinking about putting something in Word of Pain. Because it'll give me a something that if the enemies are close enough, they'll be taking damage. They'll take damage if they're near me, but it's not a lot of damage. So I don't know. Definitely go put another one in Word of Renewal. That'll improve that skill. It'll give me more health restoration, a little more damage reduction from Chthonics and Eldritch, a little bit more defensive ability, and a tiny bit more movement speed. Alright, I'll put one in Explosive Strike. That'll increase the radius of that skill. That Fire Strike. Oh, that's increasing the potency of Fire Strike. We'll hold on to the other point for now. Some for that. Of course, saps. People did not make this. Now, this is promising. A burial cave.
That skill's not good.
Okay. I need to get up for a second. Hopefully I don't die in the process. I'll be right back. Hey, what do you know? I managed not to die. Oh, there it is. And that is another shrine cleaned. Not too shabby. I think that was right back to the entrance. Yep. Convenient. That is 2 shrines. And this is going to get us vitality damage. 3% of attack damage converted to health. And 10% of defensive ability. That doesn't improve my aiming, right? Hello, Grubbles. I see y'all down there. Oh, we survived it. Wasn't my absolute best showing, but not bad for still learning the character. Soiled trouser? Oh my god, really? It does not. Oh my god. The previous owner seems to have left a little surprise in the seat of these trousers. Granted skill, throw feces. Reach into the seat of your pants and pull out something that is certain to alarm your enemies. Are we serious? Are we absolutely serious? Okay, that is too funny. Definitely not something I need to be using, but that is too funny. Oh my god. Soiled trousers. crazy. Quit following me around, bug. Harpies over here. Oh, we'll let them come. Oh, raptors, huh? Yeah. Harpies. Vultures. Maybe I should get out of the poison. That little cloud of bugs was a boss. Are we serious? I guess anything can be a boss in this game. Excuse me? I don't know what you were hiding behind the tree there, but die. Thanks. Okay, so I've already been in here for this some. I think I explored it all the way to the other end. I did. Missed the spot though. I was gonna say, will the mobs break that door? And it does not look like it. This comes out at Furwitch Village. Right near the portal. Woohoo! That's handy. So far, not too bad. The tips that I was given have certainly helped. Get rid of that. Like, plus 8% lightning damage. I don't think I'm really doing any lightning damage. Fierce resistance and ether resistance though, but this one has chaos resistance. So, we do need our ether resistance up. That's nice, but I would lose the slow resistance I have in favor of poison and acids and blade. So, no, we'll wait on something better there. Yeah, we'll swap out our two-handed for certain. Nope. Nope. Oh. We'll keep that under advisement. Oh, and for World Division, if he ever watches this, the blue bottle came from this guy here, Corey the Keeper. It's what's the glowing in your pocket? What's that glowing in your pocket? And he gives you this bottle. Ah, that's not it. He gives you this bottle here, the willow wisp in a jar. And you right click on it, and you get this glowing light orb that follows you around. So that's what that is. Because he had asked what the blue bottle was. And as usual, I'm saving up things so that when I can break them down, I have things to break down for the components. Because I always do that. And buy a second storage and shove the bigger stuff in the second storage. Now we can auto sort that. Go ahead and auto sort that. Okay, I'll be honest, I'm having a little more fun with her now than I did before. Before the changes. Before the changes, she was kind of a nightmare to try to play. And she's still not the easiest character for me. I have to really learn how to aim. And I definitely have to be more cautious of dodging and stuff like that. But aside from that, yeah, she's a little more fun now. So thank you to World's Vision for helping me by giving me those tips. They were really useful. And I really did appreciate them. Oh, hi. How did I miss you? Well, I won't miss you a second time. To be more cautious of dodge as I stand in place and let everything come to me, right? I probably should stop doing that, though. Make sure it's nothing else. Ooh, we leveled up and everything, didn't we? Reaper's Touch. That's got to be a scythe. One-handed axe. Looks very much like a scythe. Blueprint, relic, guile. Piercing damage, pierce damage, cunning, chance to 1% chance to avoid melee attacks. Have to be level 25 to use it. But we've learned how to make it. Okay. Level up. I did say I was going to put one in cunning, because that'll give me bonus physical and pierce damage. Now, we'll put another point in Word of Renewal. So that'll get me, restores 10% plus 445 health, 6% less damage from Chthonics, 6% less damage from Eldritch, plus 43 to defensive ability, and plus 10% movement speed. For how long? It doesn't, wait. It doesn't say how long it lasts. At least not that I can see. Oh wait, no, that's with the skill recharge. Oh wait, yes, here, 60-second duration and a 20-meter radius. Bursting round. Ranged expertise. Does more pierce damage. And elemental damage. And a tiny bit more attack speed. Storm box of Elgaloth. Says open the rune Storm box of Elgaloth, surrounding the target foe with a psychic energy that electrifies the very air around them, shocking the target and all unfortunate enough to stand too close. That one looks interesting. That Word of Pain really does look like something I should want to use. Hold on, I need a drink of water. Sorry about that. But Flashbang also looks like something I should probably consider because of the chance to confuse the targets and reduce their defensive ability for a few seconds. Alright, for a moment we're going to put one in Fire Strike and another one in Explosive Strike while we debate what else we want. We're keeping that one point aside for when we decide what we want to put it in. Hey, y'all want to keep coming? I'll keep shooting you. More slips. That's blocked off. If I remember right, up ahead is blocked off too by a big old... Yep. And there's no way to get around it from here. You broke my door. Oh no, the rotten walkers are going to hear you. They're going to find little Walter and me. Wait, are you rotten? No, you couldn't find us if you were. They would never think to look here. Devil's Crossing is safe. I could take you there. No, I cannot go. Nowhere's safe but here. This is where we have to stay. Yes. I insist you come with me for your own good. I can't let you ruin this. I won't let you take Walter away again. Forget it. And, of course, no matter what we choose, we end up having to kill the guy. Because the guy is absolutely loop-de-loop. That's the other mini bridge that way. I feel like we've missed a big something though. Okay, that's the other side of where it was blocked off. Yes, I did. It's a big old something, the waterfront. All those slips. Ah, crumbling wall right there. Excuse me. Hands off. You stay alive through all that? Amazing. You really do misjudge your range, dear. Just like I do. Oh, I remember this one. I'm not going in there. At least not right now. I remember I went in that once. It was dangerous terrain, and I absolutely got slapped. Hello? Nothing there. Let's point it. See, I only have 2. Need more than 2. Excuse me. Pony dog. I think there's any fabric up in the building, but you go look anyway. Harbor Master's log, which I have read multiple times on the channel, so we're not going to read it again. It just talks about how he finds it very odd that all these prisoners keep showing up on a boat, and then they disappear into the warden's cellar, never to be heard from again. And we did find another fabric, so that answers that question. You can find fabric in here. If I remember right, this is the alternate way to get up to the estate. Also, we need to look around to find the apprentice. Take those free iron bits. I don't think this is the right one, but we'll check. Pour sap. Ancient armor plate. Physique armor, increased armor by 8%, increased armor absorption by 8%. That's actually not that bad. Just wait for him to come to the door. So I don't think this was the place I was looking for. However, there is a totem here. So we might as well see if we can manage this. Okay, by some miracle we survived all that. There must be, yeah, there's more. And there we go. And with that, that section is done. Marrow band, huh? I'm almost tempted to use it, even though we don't use any of the other stuff. It does grant a skill called Stalwart Guardian. Calls forth a Guardian with strong defenses and high threat, and it actually has a 20% chance when hit. Tempting. Very tempting. But, at the same time, there's a lot of other benefits, so that would be a hard one. That would be a hard sell. And it wasn't what we were looking for, so. And a desecrated shrine. Right next to a cellar door. Now that's promising. Let's get rid of Current residents. I help if I actually hit things, right? Dry and clean. Way too much junk right now. So that is another point for, oh, the final point for Bat. So, vampiric fangs assault your foes and sap them of vitality. Okay, what do I choose? I feel like we use Fire Strike a lot, so I probably want to put it on Fire Strike until I choose something better. A dank seller. I reached level 21. Excuse me. Yeah, I see you behind me. A rotting cart. That goes back out. I'm almost certain we're in the right place. Yep, there she is. I can't believe someone found me out here. I came down into the cellar looking for supplies, but got cut off from the surface by the dead. I don't know what to do. Kasparov sent me. I can open a rift gate and get you to safety. You can do that? I can't say that raises my confidence in you, but then again, I don't like the alternatives either. Portal away. Safe journey. Okay, we found the apprentice. Okay, come here, guys. That'd probably help if I got rid of that, if I can get to it. Yes, I can.
That skill's not ready.
There we go. Now we just got dead popping out of the earth all over the place. It really does make you wonder how many people the warden tortured and killed here. It had to have been a healthy sum. Grab the note. There's got to be a door there. Ah. Didn't want to leave here without getting that portal. Definitely have a lot to learn about this character. Ooh, we have all sorts of notes to read. Definitely get rid of that. Anything I absolutely know I'm not using. Okay, that one has less overall damage, but has something I want to look at called Thermite Mine. Alright, that's everything we're gonna sell. Hello. Always. If I've shown up at your doorstep, I have something I need stashed. Just, you know, accept that. Alright, that I can sell. That I might want to look at. That I can sell. Oh, I put all that in the wrong place. You know what, I'll sort it out later. We have, what notes we have? Journal of Inquisitor Krieg, 3rd and 4th entry, Gordon Krieg's journal. We've read all these on stream and in videos, so we're not going to read them again, but it does get us a bunch of lore bonus points.
Come see what's left of my wares.
There, buy those. Thanks. Talk to you. Welcome.
You're back. Is there anything I can help you? Oh, that poultry stuff?
And he gives us permission to talk to his apprentice about her services. And of course, she breaks stuff and all that thing, all that jazz. Alright, so we give her the fabric. And oh wow, she made all those coverings for them that quick. I just realized when you do that, all these coverings, nice tidy coverings, pop up all over the place. Give them some sort of I guess place to get out of the weather, which kind of totally makes sense. I think that chest piece she gives us isn't that bad. Alright. Once it is seen, it cannot be unseen. Let's sort it. Did we level up again? Sure we did. Alright, I feel like I should go ahead and put one in spirit, because I've noticed that I'm using up a lot of energy using some of these skills. I want a little tiny bit more energy regen. But that is not going to happen often. Just often enough to try to keep ahead of it. Alright, once again, I want Word of Pain or Flashbang. Okay, this one has a 12 energy cost, has 8-second duration, 3-meter radius, it does 14 fire damage, 10 cold damage, and it slows the enemy attack by 5% for 1 second. Not a ton. Flashbang, 20 energy cost, 1 second skill recharge, 5-meter radius, 33% chance to confuse target for 3 to 5 seconds, and a 30 reduced target defensive ability for 6 seconds. That seems like it would be a little more useful. But this actually increases this. So, this can become more useful over time. Choices. The energy cost of this goes up every single time you level it up. But it certainly would be useful. That would be another 60 health restored each time I use it. Another 1% to movement speed. A little more to defensive ability. Alright, we'll put another point in that. Yeah, do I want to lean more in on the demolitionist side or the inquisitor side? Dunjacks, huh? Now that might be interesting too. I don't know, I'm really more feeling the flashbang than the stun jacks. Right now we have a 0.6-second skill recharge on Fire Strike. 2 projectiles, 100% chance to pass through enemies, 10% main hand damage, 109 pierce damage, 69 to 113 vitality damage, and 20% of attack damage converted to health. I'll put another point in that. Okay, so we could increase bursting rounds to 17% chance from 15. Or we could increase our ranged expertise. Or like I said, we could do a couple points in like Word of Pain. At this point, I'm going to hold on to those 2 points until I decide what to do with them. I mean, yeah, I still have a lot to learn with this character, but getting a little more comfortable with her. She's certainly not the hot mess she was before I got the advice, so yay. And trust me, she was a mess. I actually had to reset her devotion points, the little bit she had, and reallocate them, and redo all her gear, everything. So she is in a much better place now than she was when I started tinkering with her. And once again, thank you to Worlds of Vision for giving out some tips. Always appreciate it. I hope he knows that. But I think that is where we're going to leave off. I think that was a... Well, I'm satisfied with that. So, for everybody who stopped by, hello drive-by, thank you for popping in. Thank you for letting me know everything looks okay, and I hope you have a great Monday. But for everybody else who popped in and out, stuck around a little while, didn't say anything, well, know that you too are seen and appreciated, but next time say hi. I promise I don't bite. Now, Tuesday and Thursday are going to be Lotro nights with Thormern, the Dwarf Hunter. Friday, for those of you on the YouTube side, we're going to be doing a 700 subscriber celebration with Miss Fistula, and she's going to be heading out to the anniversary festival to have a little fun, and who knows what trouble she might get into aside of. We're going to start that early, we're going to end that late, so I hope to see y'all there. And if you haven't already, and you don't want to miss all the fun stuff, y'all know what to do. All those fun clicky things the website wants you to do. But for now, thank you. I appreciate you all. Have a great night. Have a magnificent Monday. And until next time, bye for now.